Four major Canadian banks are asking workers to be in office at least 4 days a week. Meanwhile, the Ontario government and Rogers are asking staff to come back to office full-time. Other businesses are expected to follow suit, and Toronto streets are about to see a huge influx of commuters as return-to-office mandates ramp up this fall. For a moment, it seemed like hybrid work was here to stay. Several studies supported that, saying flexible work arrangements have the power to boost worker productivity and well-being, as well as work-life balance. The effects are strongest for women, who tend to bear greater domestic responsibility. But in recent years, the return-to-office movement has been picking up speed. The financial services industry, all by itself, could bring back as many as 200,000 professionals to Toronto 4 to 5 days a week. Lots of employers believe working from the office has its benefits. The CEO of the Toronto Region Board of Trade says that large companies are worried about slipping productivity in light of trade wars and greater economic uncertainty. Justifying the lease of commercial space is likely another big motivation. But these return-to-office mandates are causing some frustration from employees and labor unions. The Association of Management, Administrative and Professional Crown Employees of Ontario issued a statement to the Secretary of Cabinet protesting the province's decision to return public service workers to the office full-time. It said, "We write today to express our immense frustration with your decision to unnecessarily return our members to a 5-day in-office work week. To say our members are incensed would be to downplay their reaction." Other advocacy groups like Moms at Work also sent a letter to the Ford government saying this move would disproportionately harm working mothers, who studies show continue to do the lion's share of housework and childcare when both parents work. Then there's the problem of adding pressure to Toronto's already critical public infrastructure crisis: traffic. In the past few years, construction of everything from condos to the new Ontario line has really added to gridlocked traffic, including the Gardiner Expressway, where repairs are expected to continue into 2026. At the same time, the TTC's problems have grown. Streetcars and buses are being diverted, the subway's facing more closures for repairs, while the transit system overall hasn't recovered to pre-pandemic level ridership. Out of Statistics Canada's census metropolitan areas in May of this year, Toronto continued to have the longest average commute. Many Reddit users sure had thoughts on it too, especially when it comes to concerns around affordability and the lack of office space, as many employers did actually downsize post-pandemic. One anonymous poster wrote they feel like they're boosting downtown Toronto's economy at the expense of my local community's economy, where I often get lunch while working from home. Toronto priced me out, and now they expect me to support their economy. What are your thoughts on the return to office mandates?